For the Chinese, tea can bring peace. It can dispel depression, and of course, it can also quench thirst. It is a part of our cultural life. When people get together, tea is the glue that makes friends of strangers, turning cold indifference into warm familiarity. It bridges the distance between minds, helping to create a convivial atmosphere. Even amidst the pressures of modern life, tea pervades every aspect of Taiwan life. It helps to create a new aesthetic of space in which the heart is the center. The tea leaf circumscribes an area of quiescence in which man and tea can become one. Here, the noise of the outside world is relegated to the back of your mind, and all that remains is a fragrance that revitalizes your sensitivities. The smell and taste of tea are an affirmation of life's richness and variety. The custom of offering tea to visitors shows how tea has become a part of common courtesy. It adds a spice to life. With the help of tea, we can find peace within the bustle of modern life, creating a paradise that joins tea with the human spirit. For Chinese people, drinking tea is not only a sensual enjoyment, it is also a dialogue between the body and the spirit. Only if the heart is at peace can you perform the actions associated with making tea with grace and harmony. Only if the heart is quiet can tea reveal your inner voice. The external language reflects the moving force of the spirit. A perfect balance must be reached in order to become one with the tea vessels. Only in this way can you make a perfect cup of tea. Such dedication is a courtesy practiced by connoisseurs of tea, a sign of respect for tea, and an affirmation of oneself. To take a sip of tea is like drinking in nature's life force. In a dialogue with the mountains and rivers, we are able to understand the benefits given us by nature. It teaches us to see the beauty of life and appreciate the grandeur and preciousness of human life. The Chinese have always felt they are the special beneficiaries of heaven, but with the development of culture, we seem to have become increasingly remote from nature. Hence, tea, which is a product of nature, is a symbol of our hope for reunion with nature. The same is true of flowers. In the world of the tea ceremony, nature is exalted. In addition to being a representation of simplicity, tea has also combined with other aspects of culture, giving tea an artistic dimension. Tea has become a way of realizing the artistic spirit in our lives. Tea has also combined with music, taking on its abstract characteristics to find resonance with the emotions and interacting with space, creating its own kind of music on the wings of which the human spirit can soar. In combination with music, tea has acquired an atmospheric dimension, so that tea is never just tea. It is the moon, spring water, the wind, almost a kind of poetic world that exists within the embrace of nature. When the bride's family accepts gifts from the groom, this is called taking tea. During this ceremony, the bride must offer tea to guests from the groom's family. It is a popular belief that a marriage contracted with tea will be eternal and will produce many descendants. This auspicious symbolism places tea within the realm of popular custom. Since ancient times, the Chinese have regarded tea as divine. In addition to the 4 fruits, tea is also used in religious offerings. Because of tea's purity and simplicity, it is also a symbol of humility, said to reflect the purity of the human heart. Even in today's prosperous world, the philosophy of simplicity continues to pervade the religious thought of the Chinese people, like the gentle fragrance of tea. Please be seated. Please have a cup of tea. In Taiwan, when you hear the words, "Please have a cup of tea," you know you are being given the warmest of welcomes. Whether weak or strong, whether you drink much or drink little, the spirit of Taiwan is contained within that little pot of tea.